Hello everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and welcome to my house of 1000 movies. Today's video will be a debate very close to me. Which is better, The Conjuring or its sequel The Conjuring 2? Watch till the end to find my opinions on this debate. For those who don't know, The Conjuring is an American horror movie franchise with, as of recording this video, 9 movies. The main hook of this franchise is the fact that they claim to be based on true stories. In fact, the franchise was once sued over copyright laws, but the studio ruled against this, as it was fair use of historical fact. Now there have been many rankings done over the years for this franchise, with a long range of answers, but for this video I will keep to the first 2 main Conjuring movies, but will almost definitely cover this franchise again. But anyway, let's begin the debate. The Conjuring follows a family consisting of many daughters, 2 parents, and a dog. They move into an old farmhouse and begin to be terrorized by forces unknown. Later, the dog is killed and the Warrens, a duo of demonologists working for the church, are brought to the farmhouse to investigate, where the grisly truth is unveiled. The movie was directed by James Wan, a master of horror in recent years and a personal favorite filmmaker. The movie was praised for its imaginative visuals and unique style, leading to a watch unlike any other. But how does the sequel compare? Let's find out. The Conjuring 2 follows the Hodgson family living in England in the 70s. The second eldest daughter, Janet, is seemingly possessed by an old man believed to once reside in their house, and so the Warrens return to investigate. But is it an old man's spirit, a hoax, or something much more deadly? The Conjuring 2 was also incredibly well received and highly praised. It may not have been as influential as its predecessor, but it was just as enjoyable. Was it more enjoyable though? Let's find out and do a comparison. The way I will do this is by rating aspects of each film, then seeing who gets the highest score. Let's go. For characters, I'll go 8 out of 10. The characters here are great, but the kids can sometimes blend together in your head, and their lives could be slightly more fleshed out, but still an overall good score. And for the sequel, I'll give the characters a 9.5 out of 10. The Warrens' background from the original is built off of. The family is given a thorough backstory, and all the new faces feel fresh. The only thing stopping it from being a 10 is the fact that there are so many good characters, you forget about the smaller ones almost instantly, but still, outstanding. As far as story goes, I'll give both a 10 out of 10. They both deliver great narratives that allegedly happened in real life and that are entertaining to watch. There's development in both, and both have satisfying conclusions. It's great. For scores, I'll give the original a 9 out of 10. Joseph Bishara does a fantastic job scoring this movie, adding suspense and intrigue to every scene. And even the parts he didn't score, like the family theme, are memorable and touching in context. Even with that, the second one is still my favorite, with Bishara returning and adding a more sweeping orchestral feel. It's as if a choir is in every scene. Adding to the movie's religious subplot, it's an easy 10 out of 10. For soundtracks, I'll give the original a 10 out of 10. The 60s music on this soundtrack gives it a cozy feel. From the zombies' time of the season to Sleepwalk, it's an incredible experience throughout the film. This time, the sequel will actually get an 8.5 out of 10. The soundtrack is great and close to home, with all the British music, but the main reason the score is lower is the Elvis scene. I mean, it can be a bit jarring on a first-time watch, don't you think? But the rest is great, and the meaning behind that scene is nice as well. Now for the point of a horror film, scares. The Conjuring gets a 7 in that regard. I don't know if it's because of how many times I've seen it, but a lot of the scares don't land as well anymore, and it's still a good score. I've just, seen better. And one of those places is in The Conjuring 2. I think the scares are just executed better, and actually freaked me out slightly when I first saw it, and was just better, but has also gone a lot less scary because of the amount of times I've seen it now, but still 9 out of 10. Adding the scores together, we'll find that the first Conjuring has an overall score of 44, and the Conjuring 2 score is 47. And that concludes this video with The Conjuring 2 coming out on top. But that is of course just my opinion. It isn't the objective right one. And you can make your own. If you enjoyed their video, make sure you like and subscribe, as it really supports the channel. And with that, I'll see you when I see ya.